Hey, it's me, Kmart Bakes and Cooks. Just call me Zal at this point, or call me Rohan. It doesn't matter. This is the Bakes channel. I'm not being so strict on it. But today we're gonna be making a delicious Oreo-made chocolate cake. Yeah. So we have. I'm gonna stand up for this, so I don't have to keep kneeling over because of the camera. So you need a blender. See, they said to use like I normally milk chocolate Oreos, but I'm gonna use the chocolate Oreos, like the double chocolate Oreos. So I'm gonna put these away. Okay. So now, when you're doing this, they said you need to add about 350 grams of Oreos. That's about 1.5 to 2 rows of Oreos. So let's load these in. Let's just grab a handful. Please wash your hands first. I already did that, so. And get a mixing bowl on the side. So something as, oh my god, what's there? Sorry. Something as large as this. I'm not gonna give you the mat diameter and stuff, so I'm just gonna leave that on the side there. Let's add some more. I'm using a Cuisinart blender. Any other blender works, just enough to fit maybe almost 2 rows worth of Oreos. Gonna put the cap on this now. There you go. Now my blender broke, and there's this supposed to be on the side, so I just have to put the key in. There. And now we do grind, not chop. So grind it until it's like in like fine crumbs. Right now it's not, so I gotta keep going. For safety, take the key out so you don't accidentally turn on the, see? There we go. Add the rest of the row. Yeah, what's it called? When you're baking, get a tray, something like this. The easier ones are the ones that can clamp out and they come separately. That's the one I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this one today because I don't want to use those complicated ones where I have to take the cake and go. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just gonna put some more cookies. I think that's all. Nope, there's like 2 more. Let me grind these first, maybe. Uh-oh. Oh wait, that is the last cookie. Oh. Okay. So then, in there. Put the key on the side. There we go. Again, if you don't have a blender, you can put it in a Ziploc bag and smash it with a rolling pin. Not a rolling, you know. You can smash it with this. But again, I have a blender, so I don't need to do that. And if it's not grinding, if you can, shove the Oreos near the blades of the blender. Make sure the blender's off. My blender's not off, so I'm doing a dangerous stunt. So maybe don't do this. At least don't do what I just did at home when you're baking. There we go. Okay, if it doesn't crumble, then I have a solution. Bring back the rolling pin you weren't gonna use and just kind of crush down on it. Again, no milk is needed to be added to this because already the cream is enough to give a consistency. So yeah, if it's not doing anything, just take this and bash it a bunch of times. There we go. And you slide it off the pin. You wash the end of the pin. Okay. I'm gonna hit it for one more grind to Make sure I chopped everything. What just happened? Did I break the blender? Hold on. Nope, that's not part of it. Okay, we're good. Thought I broke something for a second. I was not. I was confused. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's it. So everything should be nice and blended. Please get out. Oh, shoot. I have to do this, unlock. And now you have everything blended nicely. So now what you want to do is add it to a bowl. And I have a bowl. Let's move. This is messy. Let me move this out the way. Put this right here. Then you want to just dump everything out. I'll have to wash this later, but you know. Again, if your hands are clean, use your hands and just scoop the pieces out. And then you can use a little blade here and mash it. Now, put these away in the sink for wash. I mean, all you really gotta do in the sink is just swing the blade around with it. And then just leave it. Right, now, you get baking powder. If you don't know what baking powder looks like, it's this. You crack it open, grab your teaspoon measure. That's tablespoon. Gotta make sure I know the difference. I do. Teaspoon. So you grab 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. So 1 teaspoon. Okay. Oh, you can't see the bowl. Hold on. So now you can see the bowl, and I'll center it a little bit. There you go. So that was 2, and then half. That's about half. And I close it. Shake this off. Put the cap on the baking powder. Set that aside. So now we've done the 2.5. Now you need 1.5 cup of milk. And I'll go get the half cup measure. Found it. Sorry, 1 cup measure. And let's grab some milk. I'm not lactose intolerant. It's just if I don't drink lactose milk, I will have problems in the bathroom. So I'm gonna have some lactose-free milk. It's this blue one, the ones from Kroger. So you need at least 1.5 cups. So let me pour 1 cup. Yes, I did wash it. So okay, that's 1 cup. And then half a cup. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Now you put this cup in the water to wash it. Because again, I am going to be washing these later. Then do this. Now, you mix it around because obviously you're gonna need to. I'm gonna get let me get the whisk for this. I know how to I know that you need a whisk or something simple like that, but I don't want to mess up and okay, I won't mess up. I'm just saying generally when I'm baking these things, again, let's just say I don't want to mess up, but we have a whisk. So now we're gonna put the whisk and we're just gonna mash and mix. This will be our cake batter, by the way. If you want to add icing, I don't have heavy whipping cream to make icing, but you could add chocolate ganache, you can add whipped cream, you can add what's it called? Greek yogurt frosting. You can add vanilla frosting. Chocolate frosting could be anything. It doesn't really matter. It's not gonna affect the taste. I mean, it will, but on your liking, you can do this. I'm trying to get this so you can see yeah, there you go. So, if you see any mushes in it, just stomp it out. but then just like mix it through. You want to get it into like a nice, like, consistency that looks like all of it's been mixed, so like a brown consistency. So let me. So it can look like this, but if you want to mix it a little bit more, let me get the lights on so you can see how this is mixed. Okay. Because it should look something like this brown consistency. Now, I've made this cake before, so it's not new to me. It's not like I'm experimenting on the spot. But again, if you want to experiment on this and add some new things to it, you can, because in baking, it's always experimenting. It's like science, right? So, like, you can see, what if I add honey to it? Or if I add a little bit of more sugar to it? Or, let's say I add Oreos on the top of it at the end. Or if I want to add, I don't know, anything you want to add to it. It doesn't matter, like... Obviously, baking's an experiment. If it comes out bad, then no, don't do. Then learn that you don't do it again. And if it comes out good, then that means it's keep it like that and make it like that again, and you have your own unique thing. Now, this is about to be done. I could have done more, but like I don't have enough Oreos for that. Well, I mean I do, but like we're not gonna try unless I should. But right now it's fine. Now, like, obviously, like, it doesn't, you don't have to master stirring techniques, by the way, just, like, stir it, just mix it, it's not going to do anything different. It's good, though, to use a whisk instead of a ladle, like you use for normal baking, like, something, like, it's not preferred to use this, because, you only would use that on dry cakes. This isn't dry, this is, like, a full wet cake batter. So, you just mix that around. If you want to taste it, yeah, if you ever want to taste it, you can. There's no egg in it, so it shouldn't be bad to taste it before you bake it. Alright, so now this is how it should look. A nice, like, it should look mainly brown because of all the Oreos in it. And it should have all the little, like, some little sparkles you could see from all the milk and the white and the Oreo whites. It shouldn't have, like, a massive amount of white. Alright, now, you grab this tray. Give me a second. Let me wipe off the bottom of the tray. The side of the tray I washed, but... people may think if you're already putting a wet thing on it, you don't need to wipe it. But anything you wash, you wipe. So, even if the thing is wet, it's still good to wash it. And wipe it. So there we go. Now it's nice and wiped off. So there's no yucky, disgusting stuff that was on it last time. There we go. So now, you can move this out the way. You can put the tray there. Then we can grab the outside of the tray, which doesn't have anything bad on it. Again, the last time we used this was when I made the same cake. But if anything else had been on it, best you wash it. So, like this, there is water in the gaps. If there's water in the gaps, the easy way to do this, take a fork or any object, put the thing over it, and just like round it in here. You don't need to butter these type trays because it'll be obviously easy to get out. Why would you need to butter it at that point? So there, I wiped out the water and all the yucky, gucky places. Alright. I don't really think you need to wipe it there because nothing's gonna touch that. So now you put where'd it go? You put the side on it, you lock it in place. If you think you put it upside down, just put it the right way up. The correct way was how it came. It's either way is okay, but I'm gonna do it this way. So now, just wipe out all the stuff on the inside if you see any little marks. Now, you take the cake. Make sure it's locked when you do this, and do it nice. Do a little, hold this here. If you want to use your teaspoon measure you used a second ago, you can do that. You didn't put that in the sink already. Just scoop out all the remaining Oreo. That's what I'm gonna do, because if I baked all of this, it still adds more extra, like, dough, I would guess. Or, sorry, not dough, you know what I mean. Alright, so now when you're done doing that, you can put both things in the sink, because you're not going to need them anymore. Alright, now you have this ready, and you can move it around, you can shake it, don't do that though. So now, I'm going to point the camera to the next part, up here. Alright, so now, you bake at 340 Fahrenheit, so that means preheat the oven for 340. Some ovens, if they have convection convert on them, like my oven here, just click on, what's it called? Preheat. Then you put, I have these written on a note now, 340. Convection convert, and it goes to 315. That's normal. That's how convection ovens work. And then, when it's finally time to put the thing in there, put it in for 25 to 30 minutes. And remember, when you're baking, always use oven mitts. Do not burn yourselves, and if you do, don't make it responsible on me. I'm wearing oven mitts. And another thing, when you're getting this out of the oven, you either put it on the stove where it's already going to be a hot place, or you grab one of your trays, your serving trays, because this I can easily sit under my cake and it won't make contact with the table. Yeah, it's nice and elevated off the ground. So, put this back. And I'll wait till that preheats, and I'll show you what to do. You point the camera down so you can see the oven door. No, not like that. There we go. Now we wait. Okay, I'm back. It did actually go off. I'm not fooling myself. So now, you take your cake tray that you just made. Why is there lumps in it? Don't tell me I see this now. Hold on, I gotta fix this, bro. There's lumps in the cake. If this happens, just take a fork and press those lumps out. Just do that through your cake. Find any lumps. If you find them, please disperse them. Alright. Now that we fix that issue, check around for some lumps. There's small lumps, but that's fine. That's what makes the cake the cake. So now, slowly, don't burn yourself, please. I'm not responsible for people burning themselves. Put the thing in the oven. And it says bake for 25 to 30 minutes. So I'm gonna put a timer. Let's do 28. Start. Now, to tell if it's ready, when you take it out, you stick a fork or a toothpick in the cake, and when you pull it out, nothing should be attached to the fork and toothpick. Now we're gonna wait for this thing to go off, and we'll show the results. All right, everyone, we're back. Yeah, the thing's about to come out the oven. Let me move this out the way, and let's go. I did not pull out the tray. Let me get a space for the cake. Sorry if the camera just got awkward, but I have to get this out. Come on, bro, grab it. Now we have to do the test. Don't do that. Oh my god. Alright, turn. Oops. Alright. Turn up. Alright, you see the cake? Then you grab a fork. Do it in a corner so it doesn't. Look at that. Nothing on the fork. Don't ever turn the oven off if something is still until you check if something's sticking on the cake, because you want to make sure if you have to throw it back in there longer, right? Now, right now, obviously we have to wait for it to cool off. So, yeah, we're gonna wait for this little thing to cool off. I did just ruin the cake a little bit by trying to take this off. But now, you can slowly boom. You can take off a little piece. Uh-oh. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching this baking video on how to make a chocolate Oreo cake to look like this. Yeah, if you want to see any other videos, baking wise, leave a comment down below. Not what I should do, but like, if I should do more. Because obviously, this is a side project to, like, game my plays and stuff like that. So, if you want to see more, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll make more videos. But for now, that's it. And I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.